24 hours after making it official, Orange County Mayor Jerry Deming says he's not chasing headlines, but answering a call to serve.
There have been people now for several years who've had the opportunity to interact with me, who write to my office. We like your style of leadership. We think you should run for office. And that drumbeat has gotten louder and louder.
The former Orlando police chief and sheriff says his priorities are affordability, safety, and unity at a time when voters are very divided.
I want to make Florida the safest state in America. But my service is one that is for all people. In my 37 plus years as a law enforcement officer, I never once asked anybody who I was serving, are you a Democrat or a Republican? It's all about the service.
Demings is also warning against property tax plans that Republicans are mulling. He says Florida can't eliminate them entirely.
I don't believe there's any scenario where the state can totally eliminate property taxation because that's how governments function. You'd have to make that up in some other way.
On health care, he supports expanding Medicaid. And on guns, Demings wants more guardrails, including universal background checks and limits on open carry in sensitive places.
There are numerous other people who have access to guns who probably should not have access to guns. And so I think there should be some type of universal background check done to determine are you really suitable to being allowed to carry a gun openly or concealed.
But before the mayor can take on Republicans, he'll have to get through fellow Democrat David Jolly, a former GOP congressman who had hoped to avoid a primary altogether.
Look, I welcome Mayor Demings to the race. He's made his decision to get in. For Democrats, it just makes it a lot more expensive. But I would say, in terms of the task before me, his decision is somewhat inconsequential.
Jolly told us this week his campaign is building a coalition beyond party lines and is ready for what comes next.
I know we are uniting Democrats, independents, and yes, some Republicans who are coming out in our deep red territory town halls we're doing. We're building a new coalition in Florida politics. That is how we intend to win this race. We'll see how Jerry decides to run his.
Meanwhile, the GOP frontrunner, Congressman Byron Donalds, quickly took aim. In a statement, his campaign called Demings, quote, weak, woke, and wrong for Florida, accusing the mayor of wanting, quote, more government and higher taxes. That's as a recent UNF poll shows the uphill climb for Democrats. It found Republicans leading both Jolly and Demings by double digits, with affordability ranking as voters' top concern.
What sets me apart from any of the candidates in the race is my experience. In life, there's no substitute for training or experience. All you have to do is just Google my name and all of these things that I'm telling you that I have experience doing. You'll see this over time. I think if you Google any of their names, you're not going to see where they have any real crisis management experience.
Demings says he'll now travel the state, introducing himself to voters and sharing a message of accountability and compassion.